guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. If you guys are new, my name is Natalie and I would love for you to hit that subscribe button and join the family. For those of you that are new, I am an accounting major. I'm currently getting my master's degree at the University of North Texas, and I'm graduating in 2 months to the end of this year, and that's so exciting. I did the BS-MS program at my school, so I'll be getting my bachelor's and master's at the same time in accounting, and I would just love for you guys to be part of my channel. Today's just going to be a day in the life, or a day in my life vlog. Today's Tuesday, October 25th, and it's 11:30. I did go to work this morning, as well, not as you saw, but I went to work. I had some breakfast this morning, and then I went to the bank after I got off work, and now I'm home. So I do have class tonight. I have my CPA prep course class, and I'm honestly really behind with my CPA, with my Becker stuff. Oh, for those of you that are new, I'm also studying for the CPA exam as well. I'm starting out with Reg, and I am on chapter 4. I'm halfway through chapter 4. There's 7 modules in chapter 4, so it's a lot more modules in this chapter than some of the others. But there's 8 chapters in Reg, and then Audit has 6 chapters. So I'm trying to get it as fast as I can. I'm also trying to learn as much as I can, and it's just really hard. My time management for some reason is really bad with, I don't know why, just well, the simulations and the multiple choice questions also take a while, and the lectures take a while. It's time consuming, and so it's not like I'm really bad with managing my time. It's just these things take a while. So yeah, I'm gonna do a lot of Becker today. It's pretty much what I'm gonna be doing the whole day besides class. I do want to do the dishes really quickly before I start with Becker. Jasper has been feeling pretty sick the past week-ish. We took him to the ER Saturday night because he was having he was puking pretty much all day long. So basically we went and got his rabies and his annual shots, which is rabies and distemper for cats, and you get that once a year. So we went and got that done, but we didn't take him to his normal vet because his normal vet is 30 minutes from us. So we figured we can just get his rabies shots at a clinic that's close to us, down the street, which was no big deal. But then so Wednesday night he was fine, Thursday night he was fine, Friday night he was fine. Well, Friday night he didn't eat his dinner, and I noticed that Saturday morning, and then all Saturday morning he did not eat. He didn't poop. He was also puking, so he wasn't able to eat. We tried giving him water. As soon as we gave him water, he would puke it all up. So he was very dehydrated. He wasn't able to poop. He was not eating. So we got really worried. The vet was already closed on Saturday because it's half day for them. So Saturday night we were okay, this is he did not want to be messed with. He just wanted to be left alone, and he would kind of hide and stuff. So we got really worried because he wasn't able to keep water down, and that's just dehydration is just not good. So we took him to the ER. They did x-rays, they checked him out and everything. Nothing popped up in the x-rays. So they said it could either be from stress from going to a new clinic, or maybe he caught a bug from the new clinic, or it could be from the shots, I guess, because there are some places that have I guess their shots are different. Some of them use a really high quality, some of them use a mid quality, so I don't know if that had anything to do with it. So we brought him back from the ER Saturday. Sunday he was doing a little bit better. They gave us meds to give him, and then Monday we took him to his primary vet, which is 30 minutes away. Well, I was working, but Chris ended up taking him, and she checked him out. She liked to hear that he was doing a little bit better. He was playing a little bit Sunday, and he cuddled with us a little bit Sunday morning as well. So he had some positive signs. He still is not eating like he was before. He's kind of like nibbling here and there. He'll eat some greeny treats, but like when it comes to fresh tuna or anything like that, he's not really eating it as much. So we're still trying to get him to like actually like eat a good meal. She also gave us a couple of different other medications because the medications that the ER gave us are liquid, and it's really hard for Jasper to take the liquid down. He's having a problem with like foaming it and like spitting it out and all that stuff, so we can't really properly get the medicine in him. So his vet gave us like a topical cream to put like on the inside of his ear, which will soak up into his skin, and that is also like a hunger supplement, so it kind of makes him feel hungry, so he would want to eat. And then she gave us an anti-nausea medication, so basically, and then she also gave us like a syringe to add water with the pill so that way he doesn't like puke it up or anything like that. So he's doing a little bit better. He's still kind of sleepy. He's eating a little bit better, but still not like what it used to be. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna go do the dishes. My battery is flashing, so I'm gonna switch out my battery pack really quickly. Alright, so I am making a little bit of plain chicken for Jasper. The vet said that we can give him chicken just as long as it's like no seasoning or anything like that. So I guess Chris had put out some chicken breast on the counter this morning, so I cut like a little chunk off of it, and I just have a couple pieces on the pan. We really need to get new skillets because our pans are pretty much done, but I'm gonna try and see if he'll eat this. As you can see here, like, let me show you real quick. So we switched plates because we thought, oh, maybe he wasn't liking the food bowl, but no, it's not the food bowl. I even tried a plate. I've tried like feeding him off the floor. Like, he's not really eating, and he loves, we even gave him fresh tuna, like pretty much from the cans that we eat. He denied that. He rejected this that he likes as well. So I'm gonna try and see if I can get him to eat some raw or some cooked chicken. Just have a couple pieces on here. I'm just gonna cook it all the way through, let it cool down, and then I'm gonna see if he'll eat this.
Spring is the season that wakes me alive, and fall is the season to contemplate life. Oh, I don't know What is it exactly in this time of year that makes the melancholy me reappear? Oh, back and forth through dark roast coffee, salt, mist, and sea, sand and amber trees. 'Cause it still feels like summer, but it's soaked in nostalgia slowly. All the leaves, they're turning brown. 'Cause it still feels like summer, and I simply don't wanna see the cold wind sneak back in our town. 'Cause we lived when it was all bare feet, tan skin glistening beneath the heat, evening swirl into a bird-song beat. God, it's now so very bittersweet. So I guess I'll just put on my favorite sweater and say goodbye to summer. I keep on forgetting times learn how to fly, and before I know it, it passes me by. Oh, I don't know why when life is beautiful I start to fear it'll slip through my fingers and just disappear. Oh, yeah. Back and forth through dark roast coffee, salt.
Hey guys, it is Wednesday the 26th. It's 6:30 at night. I was not able to like finish my day in the life vlog. I think it was yesterday when I was filming it, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, because Jasper has been having like issues. We had like a really kind of big emergency with Jasper, so basically I'm just gonna kind of like explain the whole story. So today's Wednesday, so last Friday night he didn't really eat his dinner, and then Saturday, like all day Saturday, he was puking. He had like, this might be TMI, but he had like mucus coming out of his back end. He also had not eaten really, like he had loss of appetite. He was really tired, and he was kind of like isolating himself in a way. Like he didn't really want to be like messed with or touched or anything like that. So we tried everything to kind of feed him. He didn't really want anything that we gave him. So then we tried to give him some water for him to kind of stay hydrated since he wasn't eating. And we knew like it was kind of a red flag that he, right after he had water, he basically puked after that. So he wasn't able to keep anything down. So we ended up, the vet was already closed. I think I already talked about this part. But so Saturday night we took him to the ER. They did x-rays and everything, gave him medication. They didn't spot a foreign object in his body. So they ended up just giving like anti-nausea meds and like a appetite stimulant kind of thing. And then Sunday he was a little bit better, still wasn't really eating. He also had not pooped in like 3 days. Then Monday came by, we ended up taking him to his primary vet. They did x-rays. They did see like something weird in his intestine. There was like a spirally type of object in his body, but they couldn't spot really what it was. They also did an ultrasound. They didn't really find anything in the ultrasound. They said that it was like a very serious matter because his intestines, he also had like a bunch of poop basically blocked, like I think it was towards like his colon, and then like his large intestine, and then his small intestine. And he was also dehydrated. So there was kind of a lot of things, I guess a lot of solutions they had given us. So like we either could have done surgery, we could have, well basically like what we ended up doing was keeping him there. He's meowing right now. Jasper. We kept him at the vet overnight on Monday, and they put an IV like through his paw, and we kept him there overnight to put more fluids in his body to hopefully expand his large intestine, because at that moment his intestines were like shrunk, so it was really hard for him to pass things through, and he wasn't eating and he wasn't really drinking water. So the IV was essentially supposed to help expand his intestines for him to be able to pass whatever is in his intestine and his colon, because like by that day it was already like 3 to 4 days since he had pooped, which is not good. So kept him there overnight with IV, whatever, and then wait. No. I'm confused. No, Monday, okay, he came home from the vet Monday. They did x-rays. So they gave us more medicine because they couldn't figure out what was wrong with him. Yeah, that's right. And then Tuesday I got home from work and I noticed, this is why I didn't finish vlogging on Tuesday. I noticed he kept licking his butt like consistently, and there was something like out of, this might be TMI, but there's something out of his butthole, but I couldn't tell what it was and it didn't look like poop. So I had called the vet and everything like that, and they wanted us to bring him in immediately because if there was something coming out of his butt, it obviously could be very serious. Like they were thinking it was like a plastic bag or like a toy or something like that. So they did another round of x-rays. And then Tuesday night is where we kept him there overnight with the IV in him to get fluids and everything like that. So this morning, I ended up going to work this morning. I worked early, and then Chris called me while I was at work because he worked from home in case like something happened with the cat. So this morning, when they opened the vet clinic, they said that he had basically caused a huge like tornado disaster in the kennel. So I guess they also gave him medicines to kind of help like basically calm him and knock him out, but apparently they didn't really work. So the vet clinic said that this morning when they walked in the office, the kennel, like there was poop on the floor. Jasper chewed through the whole IV line, so he wasn't able to get all of the fluids. But the good thing is he did end up pooping, and apparently they found like a long piece of hair that looks like mine in his poop, and I don't understand like how that's possible. Like maybe he does like lick me on my face and stuff like in the morning to wake me up, so I don't know if sometimes he chews on my hair too, but I never thought that he would like swallow it. But yeah, they did find my hair in his poop. He did poop, which is a good thing, so he got some of that out. He still has a little bit more that he needs to get out as well. So the IV did help him in that way, and the x-rays looked a lot better. However, since he chewed on the IV line, he did end up getting a couple pieces of that line in his stomach now. So now we have to wait for that to pass through. They don't think it's a really big deal. They think that he will pass it through his poop. So we'll just have to keep an eye on him for the next 24 to 48 hours to make sure that he does end up going to the bathroom. He did eat a little bit today. He drank a ton of water. He's just happy to be home. But yeah, last night was really rough. Like Chris and I were really stressed out because we were thinking like worst case scenario, like he would have to get surgery, or like if we couldn't afford the surgery, like we would probably have to euthanize him because surgeries are not cheap. So we were just thinking like worst case scenario. And also like apparently I didn't know this, apparently with cats, if like if they don't, well, I guess it's kind of common sense, but because it had been about 3 to 4 days since he pooped, the intestine could basically like rupture and he would eventually die anyways from that. So we were just like thinking like all these scenarios, and we were like so stressed out. We were worried about him. We did not sleep at all last night. We were like bawling our eyes out. But anyways, we ended up having some good news today, which was great. So he's home. He's on still some of the medications like anti-nausea. We're giving him the appetite stimulant to help keep him a little hungry or to make him want to eat. He also, they gave us a hairball syrup for us to give him to kind of help like thin the hair in order for him to pass it as well. So yeah, long story. But yeah, we're home. I've been doing Becker for the past couple hours, and yeah, so that's like pretty much it. So I wasn't able to like upload this vlog this morning because of that emergency yesterday. Like I wasn't gonna sit down and like edit a video, and I was bawling my eyes out and like just was thinking about Jasper the whole time. So this video probably won't be up until either this weekend, or maybe I'll save it for next week's vlog. But yeah, so he's doing okay right now. He did play a little bit. When we brought him home, he was meowing for quite some time, and I think either he was happy to be home or he was just kind of like anxious. I don't know, but he's fine now. He's been kind of sleeping, playing a little bit. So hopefully he will poop either tonight or tomorrow, and get those little like pieces of the IV through his stool. So I am almost done with chapter 4 right now. I'm on module 6 in chapter 4. I'm doing the net operating losses and capital loss limitations. And I also got an email from the Texas State Board of Public Accountancy. So I did my fingerprint last week, and that was the only thing I had left in order to complete my application of intent for the CPA exam. So now that everything is submitted, all my documents are good, I am just now having to schedule my CPA exam. I'm wanting to take it in November, but I'm not really sure yet, so I haven't scheduled my reg exam as of yet. But I'm almost done with chapter 4, moving on to chapter 5 soon, and that's how this is going. I feel like I need to practice more on the simulations because those are really the hardest thing that I'm struggling with. So yeah, I'm watching the lecture right now and then gonna do the multiple choice, and pretty much it. I just wanted to kind of update you guys and just let you guys know. Also, thank you for some of you for reaching out to me on Instagram, for the sweet messages and just for like keeping Jasper in your thoughts. That is very nice, and we really appreciate that. And I'm just glad that he's home, and that he's doing a little better. So hopefully hopefully we have like positive outcomes throughout the rest of the week. Do you want to tell everyone thank you? Huh? Say thank you, everyone. Jasper, come here. Bubba, you gonna take a nap again? You guys see how sleepy he looks? You gonna take a nap again, Bubba's? You gonna go CPCPs? Aww. Yeah, see, this is where they like shaved his paw for the IV. Hi, Bubba's. Hey, CPs. Probably still feels a little sick, but I'm just sleepies. Alright, so here's chapter 6. I just did the multiple choice questions. There was only 7, and I did really good. So I did not do the simulation for chapter 6 yet. I want to do for module 6. I want to move on to module 7, and then I'll do the sim for module 6 and 7. So it looks like 7 is about entity owner transactions. So I have the lecture pulled up right here. It says it's about a 30-minute lecture, but we'll just see how long it takes. Most of the time it takes like double that time. I don't know why. He just talks really fast, so I have to keep pausing it in order for me to like highlight and like take all the notes and everything. So I'm curious to see how many pages. Oh, it's not that bad. Oops. It's not that bad. It's just like a couple pages, 5-6 pages. So just gonna go ahead and knock this out really quickly. It's already 7:16. All right, guys, it is almost 8 o'clock, and I think I'm done for the day. We haven't even like made dinner or anything. so we have some chicken in the fridge that we're probably gonna cook. So yeah, sorry about like if the vlog was a little confusing or anything, but like I really was just wanting to take care of Jasper. I'm just like, I'm an animal freak at heart. I love animals so much, so I just needed some time, and like this was like kind of an emergency, and we were just thinking like worst case scenario, so we just had to be like prepared for it. But he's doing okay. He's just really sleepy right now. But yeah, I'm done. I'm gonna go ahead and end the vlog here. Thank you guys, and I hope you enjoyed the vlog somewhat, but don't forget to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up because that helps me out a ton, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys.